The Longhorns will kick this deep to start us off. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First down here for this offense. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wasting no time, he's going to go deep on the first play. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
That's a first down for the offense.
Empty set now, 5 wide. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. Remember the last time they played, Oklahoma Kirk won pretty easily. Texas has had to hear about it ever since.
Do I remember, Chris? Man, that seems like that's all we've heard about all week long. In fact, they had that score hung up in their weight room since the last time they played.
The sack sets up 2nd down. To the air, it's Hawkins. Looking for the wideout. The ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Morales.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the 2nd down play. Same tailback, another carry. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. And the wideout goes in motion. Can he make it to the marker? 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Interesting call here by the offense coordinator. Shows you the confidence that he has in his offensive line and running back, with the defense in great position to negate this play and bring up a 4th down.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the 1st possession. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone and you're going for it here. You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, to come out throwing. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Might have to try the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on the blitz and gets the sack.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. It's a draw to the back. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Longhorns will line up to punt it away. The Sooners offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Their own 8-yard line now. It's second and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with him.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. And just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down. Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So now on comes the field goal unit. No problem. Knocks it right through.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Turner trying to create good field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Pressure is coming. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And he'll set up to throw. Finds his man. Spins away from the defender. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Hoping for another chapter in this tremendous rivalry. Kirk, they've been playing since 1900.
Yeah, that's really what makes college football what it is. And I think all the concern with the realignment was we would potentially lose games like this. It's great to see Texas and OU still be playing for many years to come.
Press here, the defense backing away. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw again. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. And the Sooners looking to run some tempo here. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his man. Has the 1st down. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Strong game by this quarterback. Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. He's escaping the pocket now. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. There's contact on the throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, the quarterback gets trailed on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. for 2 here. To throw, it's Hawkins. He's moving out of the pocket. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way. Across midfield. At the 30. Past the 20. Can you believe this? It's a fumble return for 2 points the other way.
Well, Chris, that's something you're not going to see very often. A lot of people may not know the rule here. But this is a blocked PAT and a live ball. The offense does a great job of picking it up, and somehow they get 2 points in avoiding disaster.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he finds his target. He has the first. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side there when grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And Chris, think about it over the years. All the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big win. Baker Mayfield, Vince Young, and it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Here comes the bunch formation. Here's that defense shifting again. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Now the 40, the 30, at the 10 now. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
An aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Longhorns offense takes the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Running back has it on a screen now. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
He's found some room at the 45. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight, was able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they won the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking downfield. It's Hawkins. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take another shot right here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's running out of time here. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on first down. Snags the quick throw. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
It's third down for the offense. The linebacker shifting around now. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Now they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend and get across that first down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense at having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
And he's brought down, a sack for the defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
Love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this fourth down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. Get after them with a lot of bodies. They're able to come up with that sack.
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's McIntyre. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Second down play coming up. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Took contact on the throw. Incomplete, but the defense jumped offside that time. This should result in a first down. First and 10 now for the offense. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. We'll take a deep shot. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense really clicking.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he lobs it deep down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Will take the lead in the second half.
That was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw, but really it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. He's hit as he throws it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here. Lets it go. That's caught. It's Washington. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
So they'll spot the ball near the 15-yard line.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments, and he lofts it toward the sideline. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's a short completion to the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. Lofting it toward the left sideline. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
He's brought down at the 13-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. Finds his man. It's Morales. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. No, he didn't make it. He did not get there. What a huge play by this defense late in this tight game.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Finding space at the 20. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. The Sooners come to the line in a hurry-up. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass, it's Hawkins. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Caught behind the line. It's McIntyre. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Oklahoma. No chance to catch it. Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he makes the grab. A successful 2-point try. They bump the lead up even more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Turn starts inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Longhorns offense takes the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. First down and 10.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts them in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Nice grab. It's Morales. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. Can he get there on the ground? And the defense rises up and stops him short on 3rd down.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football for you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.